Hi Virgo, welcome to your When the X Returns reading for January 3rd through 17th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. I will say that this assumes that the X has returned already and made their intentions known. Also, X's are X's for a reason. I get it. Some of them are the ones that got away though, so to each their own. You decide. But if they have shown up, this will give you insight as to what may be going on with them. Right. This is for Virgo. Aries. Emperor. Control. Okay, so this could be, feeling confident that you can talk to somebody or trust somebody. This could be looking to talk to somebody about a situation. This could be you feel very much in control of your life right now. You like the control that you have established. Could be issues of control or a trusted figure for counsel to talk to, that sort of thing. Four of Swords and the Hermit. So both are cards of withdrawing and pulling back and going inward, or at least giving rest for meditation and contemplation, that sort of thing. Nine of Cups. Sorry. Death. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Wow, so we got two nines. And we've got, oh my gosh, two fours and two eights. And three fours, because this is a four, and death reduces to four. So three fours, two eights, two nines. Holy cow, hold on. Three fours is a subject of reflection, which is what's going on here, right? And then two nines? Yeah, and two eights. Okay, so two nines is receipt and two eights is new knowledge. So maybe after your receipt of new knowledge, after you have proof of what someone is talking about, you are pulling away to think about things. Interesting, Virgo. Okay, so I'm going to clarify with these where I need to, if I need to. All right, so this is the reason why they're showing up again is they have probably been doing a lot of thinking about this and they're not coming to any conclusions on their own, and they want your help in figuring it out. This is them wanting to just make sense of it and process it, and they don't understand, or they're having trouble with their own culpability. They think that you're either a happy person or you made them happy, you had some good times. But when it ended, they felt like you were working things out, and maybe that's where the confusion comes in. But really, they're planning on walking away. So they're not dating anybody right now. This is them completely withdrawing. They're not dating. They're looking for that new beginning, though, that closure, and that's what they're coming back for. They thought everything was fine and things were working. You two were working things out, or things were working, going along. So this is really about them being kind of confused and not understanding and wanting your help with their own emotions. It feels kind of, I don't know, I know this is, with no disrespect to crosswatchers, but this is kind of egotistical, because this might not have been easy for you either. And instead of respecting that and being like, okay, we're each kind of dealing with this our own way, they're, in my opinion, very selfishly coming back and wanting you to fix things for them, or at least to make them feel better when you're probably struggling yourself. So this does not truck for me. Like that would not work for me. But I do get that when you're going through it, boundaries are kind of fluid. So this is just them wanting some clarity, and then they plan on leaving. They also, it's also probably very hard for them. That's the whole being in receipt of news, a subject of reflection, thinking about it, and then ultimately leaving. And so anyway, that's what I was going to say. Probably they thought everything was fine, and this is a painful exit. This is something that they've invested a lot of time, or someone's invested a lot of time in, but they just walk away because they just don't feel like there's any hope, that there's just nothing left to do but to just walk away now. And it could be that this isn't the first time they've gotten back in touch. they keep kind of coming back and then get more information and then go back, and that they're probably having a really hard time dealing with this. Maybe they look at you as doing fine and happy without them, and they're just like, how and why? What happened? You know what I mean? Because here you are up here, and they're like, oh, you're already fine and happy. I'm not doing well. I don't know how to let go of this, you know? This is painful still for me. How are you happy? This is also them probably thinking that everything was fine and they were happy with you. So there is confusion here, and I think this speaks to you staying in control and erecting boundaries, because it's like what I said before, you know, if you're not doing well either, or maybe you are, maybe you've gotten on with things, and just because they're not doing well, for them to keep coming back and asking for clarification or wanting, you know, I need to figure this out. Can you help? No, that's, you were there too, you know. This is, So yeah, that's my own 2 cents. Shutting up. All right, Virgo. This is you, Virgo, too. This is also like you are basically on their mind. This is Scorpio, and this is Aries, but this is you being very much on their mind. They have not been able to leave things, get over this. They're still trying to figure everything out. Okay, all right, for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know, Virgo? I think they thought it was the real deal. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So maybe you've moved on and you're already happy that it's ended and you're moving on to a new situation. I don't think it's the same for them. I think they really thought that things were going to work out. And they're still probably trying to process the separation because it was such a big deal to them because of the true love aspect. Virgo. And that's a very cute picture to me. Okay, this is about unison, shared values, being at one with others. I think this person really thought that you two were like the whole soulmate, kismet, twin flame thing. This could be you having moved on from them and you found a similar like-minded group where you just feel really connected because you have so much in common and you're on the same wavelength and you have the same kind of elemental energy. Like you're all action oriented, or you're all nurturers, or you're all receptive feelers, things like that. And that's where your focus is right now. But they probably thought that you were completely connected and matched, and that you could finish each other's sentences. And there is an element of losing yourself in the group or losing yourself to the connection. So and in a way that kind of takes it for granted, because when you kind of are so comfortable, it's almost like you just kind of want to swim around in that comfort, and yet it's, in a way, it's kind of like taking someone for granted. Like you get so comfortable because it just feels like home to you, that effortless sometimes can cross over into complacency and taking someone for granted. So there's that to watch out for. And maybe that's why this person is so confused, is because they're like, I thought everything was fine. And you're like, you basically slept until noon and you didn't get up and help me with the kids, or you were out with your girlfriends and thought you could come home whenever, things like that. Like it's a fine line from things being really comfortable and effortless to getting complacent and taking someone for granted. Just saying. That's my 2 cents. I will shut up. Okay. All right. So basically they're not doing, they're still taking this very hard. Okay. So you do you. Just know that this is most likely where they're coming from, and you do have choice always. All right, Virgo. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.